evening, family, friends, and relatives. We are gathered here today to witness and to share in the joy of the coming together of two separate lives. We have come to join this man, Michael, and this woman, Dena, in marriage, to be with them and rejoice with them in making of this important commitment. The essence of this commitment is the taking of another person in his or her entirety as lover, companion, and friend. It is therefore a decision which should not be entered into lightly, but rather undertaken with great consideration for both the other person and oneself. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I do.
Okay. You can. Love is one of the highest experiences that we as human beings can have, as it adds depth and meaning to our lives. The day-to-day companionship, the pleasure in doing things together, and the delight in exchanging experiences are a continuous and central part of what a man and woman that loves each other share. Marriage symbolizes the intimate sharing of two lives. This sharing must not diminish, but rather enhance the individuality of each partner. A marriage that lasts is one in which each person continues to develop individually while growing in the understanding of the other. Deep knowledge of another is not something that can be achieved in a short time, and real understanding of the other's feelings can develop fully only with years of closeness. This knowledge of the other person grows out of really caring for the other so much that one wants to understand as completely as possible what the other is feeling. Thus it is possible to share not only the joys and successes, but also the burdens of sorrow and failure. To be known in this way is a priceless thing, but again, while marriage is the intimate sharing of two lives, it should still enhance the individuality of each partner. We must give ourselves in love, but we must not give ourselves away. A good and balanced relationship is one in which neither person is overpowered or absorbed by the other. Thus it is out of the tension between separateness and union that love, whose incredible strength is equal only to its incredible fragility, is born and reborn. We are here today then to celebrate the love which Michael and Dena have for each other, and to give social recognition to their decision to accept each other totally and permanently. Into this state of marriage, these two people come to be united. Michael and Dena, will you please, as an expression that your hearts are joined together in love, now please join your hands. I, Michael, take you, Dena, to be my wife.
I, Michael, take you, Dena, to be my wife.
I pledge to share my life openly with you,
I pledge to share my life openly with you,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
loving and cherishing you,
loving and cherishing you,
forsaking all others until death do us part.
forsaking all others until death do us part.
I, Dena, take you, Michael,
I do not take you, Michael,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I pledge to share my life openly with you,
Pledge to share my life openly with you,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poor,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
loving and cherishing you,
loving and cherishing you,
forsaking all others until death do us part.
forsaking all others until death do us part.
Now may I have a token of your sincerity that you will keep these vows. Michael, what pledge do you offer as a token of these vows?
This ring,
As you place the ring on Dena's left hand, repeat after me. Dena, I give you this ring as a sign of my vow.
Dena, I give you this ring as a sign of my vow.
With all that I am
With all that I am
and all that I have,
and all that I have,
I honor you.
and
Dena, what pledge do you offer in token of these vows? As you place the ring on Michael's left hand, repeat after me. Michael, I give you this ring
Michael, I give you this ring
as a sign of my vow.
as a sign of my vow.
and with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. The wedding ring is seen as a seal upon the wedding vow, a symbol of the couple's lifetime commitment to love one another. It is a circle with no beginning and no end. When you look at these rings in years to come, may it remind you of the vows you took this day, and may you always feel encircled by each other's love, just as these bands encircle your finger. Since Michael and Dena have vowed to be loyal and loving toward each other, formalizing in our presence the existence and the bond between them, we bear witness to the ceremony they have performed. May these two people keep this covenant which they have made. May they be a blessing and a comfort to each other's, sharers of each other's joys and consolers in each other's sorrows. May they encourage each other in whatever they set out to achieve. May they, trusting in each other, trust life, not to be afraid. May they not only accept and give affection between themselves, but also have affection and consideration for others. We who are present and those who are absent, thinking of these two people, hope that the inspiration of this hour will not be forgotten. May they continue to love one another forever. Now, through the power vested in me by the state of New Hampshire, I pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss your bride.
About time.
Okay, now face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Dena Lapointe.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe they're going to receive the guests on the other side of the bridge, and then you just keep walking to the skylight room. We'll have a cocktail hour while they're doing formal pictures, and then we're going to be having a great introduction and along with a lot of great food and fun.
I think it's time. Don't you, ladies and gentlemen? All right, let's get this party going. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to the Alpine Grove, the Skylight Room. My name is George. I'll be your DJ, your good time DJ here today. I'd like to introduce our bridal party, but before I do, I'd like to acknowledge two very special people to our first couple. And I'd like to ask them to stand in, if you could all give them a nice hand, because they mean a lot to our first couple. First is Dena's grandmother, Frances Wisner. How about a big welcome for her? And also, Mike's grandmother, very special grandmother, Mary Lapointe. Thank you, Mary. Mary was a lot of fun. I got to meet with Mary and Dena, and of course to go over a lot of the details with Mike and the music. She picked a lot of great rap music. She loves 50 Cent. So, Mary, we're going to take care of you tonight, all right? She's cool. Right now, I'd like to ask your attention to our entranceways. I'd like to introduce our bridal party. First, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our parents of the bride. Please help me welcome in Mr. and Mrs. Joseph Zabel and Victoria Zabel. Have a big welcome. And our mother of the groom, please help me welcome in Anita Savage and her husband, John Savage. We have a bridal party out here that is dying to get in here and party with all of you here, ladies and gentlemen. First, Sarah Luce being escorted by Daniel Lapointe. How many big welcome for those two? And they're all coming in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce this time Brenda Lapointe being escorted by Josh DeFeo. And junior bridesmaid Caitlin Zabel being escorted by her brother Adam Hooke. Whoa! Well, we're in for a great great night tonight, I'll tell you that much. It's like we got some great dancers here. But we have some beautiful, I saw a couple of beautiful young ladies here. And one of them had a tiara. There was a Flower Girls, Hunter Page, and Michaela Chase being escorted by a ring bearer, Ryan Xavier. And I'd like to introduce our main of honor, best band. Please help me welcome in Jessica Starks and Anthony Chase. Well, ladies and gentlemen, can all please rise. And help me welcome in our newlywed couple. Please help me welcome in Mr. and Mrs. Michael Lapointe.
Love was so true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me.
Dena and Mike, ladies and gentlemen!
That's the way it seems.
They wanted a fun intro, ladies and gentlemen. They want to have a lot of fun tonight with all our guests. We'd like to ask them out to the center of the dance floor. Ladies and gentlemen, can all please be seated just for a moment. Our first couple would like to have their first dance on. They've selected the song Remember This Day for Always, one of their favorite groups, from Metallica. Nothing else matters, ladies and gentlemen, other than these two being together. Dena and Mike, their song for always.